Hi, welcome to Books in the Hellenaiad. I'm Helena, and today we're back. It's been approximately like almost a year. I want to say like 10 months. It's fine. And today we're gonna punch our way through a book haul. So just yesterday I went to Barnes & Noble and I got a lot of things and I'm very excited. So, you know, let's just hippity hop right into it. Now, here's a fun little update. I read the Percy Jackson series since we've last spoken, since we've last intertwined minds. I loved it, and which everyone who knows me knows that I would have loved it. I knew that I was gonna love it. Why I haven't read it yet? I don't know. Oh geez. I was like, well, I also just gotta read the Heroes of Olympus series. So I have the first three in the, I think it's the Disney Hyperion copies. And if you don't know what Percy Jackson is, well, like, one, where have you been? Because even I knew and I didn't read them. It follows our titular protagonist, Percy Jackson, as he discovers that he is a demigod, gets into some silly little hijinks based on that, and I don't know what all to say without like spoiling it because this is the second series. I'm just very excited because these books are actually really good, and although they are definitely like more middle grade, at least the first series is, I'm not so sure about these, they're actually really good reads. Very excited for this new series. Next up we have The Intimacy Experiment by Rosie Danan. Hope I said that right. This one, I don't remember exactly what it's about, but I know that it is a romance. I mean, like, look at this cover, first of all. I love the little neon. That's so cute. Also, like, I like the color and the little... Okay, anyway, this one is a romance, and I think she has some sort of sex work behind her, I believe, and the male guy, he is a rabbi, I guess, and then they have to come together to work on some sort of project in the community, I think, and then they fall for each other, something like that. Anyway, it sounded really interesting, so I was like, okay, you know. Yeah, I heard about this one through booktube, actually. Okay, next up, don't roast me, I haven't read this yet, The Hate You Give. It's been more of a selective choice because, you know, it's pretty heavy and pretty real for people here in America. So The Hate You Give, basically it follows Star, who is the girl right here on the cover. Yes, she witnesses the shooting of her best friend Khalil at the hands of a police officer, and I think it just follows there, and then everything that really happens with my god, throughout the community and stuff. So this copy of the book also apparently has an anti-racism guide in let's see. For further thought and action, post reading, as well as a foreword from actor Amanda Stenberg, who starred in the motion picture adaptation. So yeah, this book also has an adaptation. So, party, The Hate You Give by, oh, did I ever say what it was? The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Oh boy. Okay, and then this next one, I had to get a classic, you guys. I mean, if you know me, you know me. This would be Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. Murder on the Orient Express. Look, I don't actually know what this book is about. There's a murder on the Orient Express and we try to figure it out, and it's a mystery. So, oh, right, so I'm going to France soon. And that was also part of the reason for this Barnes & Noble trip, because I accidentally packed all of my books without thinking about bringing some for like the plane and train. So here we are. This would be my first Christie that I've read, actually. And obviously we always hear good things about her, so Miss Ma'am, if you're still relevant today, why would I not pick up your book, you know? Next book I have is We Ride Upon Sticks by Quan. So I heard about this one through booktube as well, and it's been a while since I've actually remembered what it's about. Here's what I think it's about. There's something about wizards and witches, and there's the 80s involved, and maybe a hockey team. Let's see. I don't know if anything I just said was right other than like some magic element to it. Also though, this copy is so cute, and I know that there's another like turquoise based copy, but I quite like this one. I don't know if I've had like a pink book before, and it's like a good bright pink. Also, I think the author is Asian American, and it's AAPI month. I love it here. The next book that we have is I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Iain Reid. This one also has an adaptation coming out to Netflix, I think soon. Anyway, I think that this one is about a couple who are gonna break up or something, and then something happens and then they're like in some sort of horror situation. Look, I don't actually really know But it sounded interesting. Again, I heard about this one through BookTube, and I don't remember why I wanted it so bad. Seems like a pretty fast-paced read because it's pretty short. It's only about 200 pages. Cool. Oh, do you hear my cat? I got a cat, you guys. That's another really new big thing. Last book, however, guys. So another new thing about me is that I went to New York visiting for colleges and stuff, and while in New York, I saw Phantom of the Opera on Broadway. Huh. You guys, and I think you know that I did read Phantom of the Opera last year. That was pretty much thanks to one of my favorite booktubers, Emmy, represent, you know, shout her out, because that's one of her favorite books, if I recall properly. And so I read it. I don't think that I liked it as much as I would like it now, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna reread that this summer, actually. And so I saw the adaptation, or the musical on Broadway, and basically I love it. I love it so much. So I saw this book on TikTok, or someone sent me a TikTok of it, something, I don't remember. If I can find the creator of the TikTok, I'll put it here. I think I have a screenshot randomly, but I'll also like link the TikTok itself below if I can find it again. So it's Music of the Night, and it's by Angela J. Ford. Also, like, I really like this cover art. Like, I just really like it, okay? And then also, you guys, look at that. Hello. It's so cute. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can't like show you a little bit better. I'm very excited. This one for sure I would like to bring with me, because imagine me reading like a Phantom of the Opera thing in France, which I do also, while I'm there, want to get a copy of Phantom of the Opera in French. I think that would be so fun to read, and just, you know. So those are my 9 books that I bought yesterday, and in addition to those, I bought this silly little bookmark. So on the back we have like a ruler, and then on the front we have a quote by Confucius: wherever you go, go with all your heart. And then it's like a little, I mean, just, okay, sorry. I mean, not swing the tassel everywhere. Oh, no glare. It's super cute. I don't think I'm doing this justice right now, but just shoving this in your face, but it has a little tassel thingy, and it's super cute. So yeah, those are the books that I bought yesterday. Or more so, these are the books I bought yesterday. And I'm very excited to read, and I'm very excited to catch you guys up on all my reading endeavors. I will link my StoryGraph below because I no longer use Goodreads. So yeah, dude. Sorry, I don't know if you hear my cat this whole time. He's just been going a little crazy. I think that is all for today. I don't remember how I sign out of here. If I recall properly, it goes something like, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope to, again, sometime sooner than later. Okay? Love and peace. Peace and love, you know? Bye! But, I mean, girl, I don't know. So, I shouldn't do that. You guys are, if you're British, then you don't think that's good. Anyway. Okay. Cool. Oh gosh, let's kick it.